And then you see the fact as well that presumably the big winners in all of this are the drug cartels.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you have a porous border where it's very easy to smuggle fentanyl is very, very, very small. So instead of risking getting caught, which you're not going to get caught if you're crossing the border for the most part, you're not just carrying a small amount of cocaine or back in the day weed, right? You're now carrying these very tiny pills, and you can have millions of dollars worth of profits just in a small group of people who are crossing into this country. And they're very clearly targeting the areas in this country that have seen drug legalization. But of course, it doesn't just stay there. It ends up spreading, which is why you're seeing this in deeply red cities and counties and states. You're seeing the same problem.
Okay, so you mentioned something earlier on about giving them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to the people who voted for this stuff or the people of that political ideology who are pushing this kind of stuff. The implication I got there from reading between the lines is that you actually think that there may have been something deliberate about this. Is that unfair of me? Do you want to expand on that?
Yeah, I think it was deliberate in the sense that they have an ideological agenda and they believe that this is going to work. I think there's a small group of people who do have nefarious intent. They like to see chaos. I just refuse to believe that there are enough people out there who are in positions of power that are willing to cause this chaos on purpose. Because if that's the reality, then I'm terrified of living in this country and I'm terrified of our leaders. So I have to at least tell myself, maybe I'm the one who's delusional, but I have to tell myself that that's not their intent.
Yeah, let's play the tape forward a little bit and look how this continues. I mean, Measure 110 implemented before the widespread rise of fentanyl. Is there now a scope to reduce that, to update it with modern standards, with today's norms? Could that be the excuse that some people are looking for, really, to say, hey, look, we weren't wrong about this. We were right about it at the time, but now things have changed. And, hey, we can react to the current situation. Is that maybe their get out of jail card?
Again, I think you're dealing with two different groups of people. You're going to have ones who just completely reject what you just said, that they deny that there's a problem to begin with. They're constantly making excuses. Those are the folks we have to just stop listening to, push them aside completely. It's the ones who are in positions of power, whose power maybe is being threatened right now because of the results. And certainly in Portland and Oregon in general, we've seen a lot of that happening, where the very, very progressive voters have stepped up and said, okay, enough is enough. We can't continue this. And you've seen on the council, you've seen with the mayor, start to change tune just a little bit.